Welcome to the third episode of the Future One podcast, where we have real conversations with good people. And I am your host, Alahji. I got a special guest in the building, man.
Yeah.
Somebody that's been grinding for years, working on his music. Very passionate person. From having music videos being played on BT Jams to performing on SOB's historical stage in New York City.
Yeah.
I could truly say this person is forever working. I got my guy Loe Adde in the building.
Yo.
What's up, Brody? Welcome to the show.
What's good, man? How's everything?
You know, same old, man. I can't
We
complain.
had to get the mic, cause I kind of like under the thing, yo, under the mic, bro.
Nah, you all good,
Yeah,
man.
for
You
sure.
know, see, when we do shit like this, man, it's like that's what make it authentic. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like all the faults and everything that we got going on, that's what
Word.
make this shit authentic, bro.
Very authentic, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I always wanted to know where you from. Even though you my mans and I know you, I ain't never asked you this question.
Yeah.
I don't know if you from Maryland. I don't know if you from Brooklyn or you from Chicago. So you gotta tell the people where you from. Like where exactly? What made you come up with these three different cities? Like how did that whole process go?
I'm a Matt baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's the brand name.
Matt music. Yeah.
Okay.
Matt baby. You know.
Okay.
I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York.
So you was born in Brooklyn.
No, I was born in Washington D.C.
Okay.
Then when I was about 5 months old, as a baby,
Okay.
I moved to Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you rep Brooklyn.
I rep Brooklyn, I rep Chicago, and I
Okay.
rep Maryland in that order.
So how did that Chicago part? Like where did that come from? How did you get to Chicago? Like, how did you
Oh
get there?
shoot. Oh yeah. Okay. So with that, you know, it was just family things,
Mhm.
like, you know, with my mother and stuff like that, like her situations,
Mhm.
you know. Mama need a life too, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
you know what I'm saying? So things like that, you know. Had a potential father, you know.
Potential father.
Yeah, a potential father. Call her a potential father type shit. So, you know. So that's how I ended up in Chicago. You feel me? Because he was in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So
How long did you stay in Chicago for?
let's say about like 2.5 years.
Mm.
Yeah, 2.5 years.
I
And
like
that's-
Chicago, man.
Yeah,
Chicago, a beautiful city, man.
very beautiful city.
Very
son.
beautiful. I feel
Very
like
beautiful city.
with the rap game and everything on the news, they make this shit seem like it's just the worst place to be at. But I've been to Chicago.
It's not.
A lot of times. That shit is not
It's
what
not.
they be talking about.
It's not. I
I
be
mean-
telling folks that too.
Mhm.
I be telling folks that, not to cut you off.
No, you good. You good.
I be telling folks that, like, you know, I guess it's different for us because we actually lived there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If you're a tourist, like, you know, it's gonna be, you know, different views with that.
Okay.
You know, but we actually live there, so we actually know people and we know certain areas. You know what I'm saying?
So I guess I'm a tourist then, because when I went over there, I was in downtown. I ain't go nowhere else but downtown. I stayed right there in downtown
Yeah.
on Michigan Ave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So all I did was go to the stores and shit, and go to restaurants and go back to the telly. I ain't really explore outside of downtown. So that's when I say Chicago's a beautiful city, because I had to put that in perspective. I got to
Okay.
put a disclaimer, like,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the downtown part of Chicago.
Oh yeah.
But I don't, but I'm sure what's on the news and what's on in the songs and shit is
Yeah.
beyond downtown.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, because you had mentioned that, you know what I'm saying, like when people be talking about, you know what I'm saying, all the shootings and killings, like that makes them want to stay, you know, kind of distant from Chicago
you
and
gotta
stuff
stay
like
away
that.
from that. Yeah.
But I actually lived in hoods
Mm,
in Chicago.
mm. What hood you lived in?
Damon Avenue, North Chicago.
So North Chicago.
Yeah, I went to high school there called Sullivan High School.
Okay.
I really be forgetting like the.
I mean, it was a
area
long
names.
time ago, right?
Rogers Park. Rogers Park Ave.
okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Rogers Park. You had Damon Ave. You know, but Rogers Park is where I stayed.
Okay.
You know, rest in peace, Pappy and stuff like that. Like, you know, he was
That's a rapper, right?
young Pappy.
Yeah, Young Pat.
Yeah.
Oh, he was from Chicago.
I went to school with him. Me and
I
young
didn't know he was
Pappy
from
used
Chicago.
to walk together to school.
That's lit.
Yeah.
So you got history with him. Damn, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, always a rapper, bro. Like he
That's what he knew. He knew that's what he was gonna be from day one.
cafeteria. You know what I'm saying? Cafeteria times.
Oh, he's one of them niggas you bang on the table and he be rapping and shit.
Yeah. Yo, Pappy, spit something. He gonna win, bro. Like it's something like was just never before seen. And Pappy, he was 1 year younger than me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I guess he was very smart for his age. So he skipped a grade. And yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace to Pappy, man.
Yeah, rest in peace to him, man, for sure.
So then you moved from Chicago and then moved to Maryland.
Yeah.
So then you moved to Maryland. What grade was that? Like in high school?
11th grade.
So you moved to Maryland in 11th grade. And what school you went to in Maryland?
I went to Bladensburg.
So you went to Bladensburg? Damn, them niggas bust our ass in soccer, bro. Because I played for Wise, the soccer team for Wise, bro. I swear it was like 16-0, bro. Wallahi, that shit was like 16-0. But Bladensburg got a good soccer team. But yeah, so you went to Bladensburg. And then you graduated Bladensburg, and then you went to, what college you went to?
Morgan State University.
Okay, so you went to Morgan State University. How was that? How's Morgan State University?
Very live.
Is it lit school?
Very historical.
Because I asked I asked Ish on episode 2 about Bowie State. And he was like, it's lit, but it's cool. But I feel like Morgan probably even more lit.
Morgan was lit, man.
Damn.
Morgan was lit. Like, I came in there like 2013.
Okay.
Yeah. Dropped out.
Dropped out. And then
came back in. You know what I'm saying? And finished that. You feel me? But I can honestly say, like, those were like the best times of my life. And going to an HBCU too is like, nigga,
oh my God,
come on, bro. Like, you going to an HBCU, that's something that you got to be proud of.
Yeah.
Even if you don't
graduating from it.
Exactly, and graduating from
it.
Even if you don't go there, being surrounded by it makes you feel like you go there.
I used to be on the campus.
That's the shit that shit gave off. Yeah,
I was doing my little thing, my 1s and 2s going on. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my bread up. I was on Morgan State campus. I was on Howard campus. You know what I'm saying? But I went to school in Connecticut, so it wasn't no HBCU, but that shit was lit too. You know what I'm saying? That shit was lit. So you went to Morgan, graduated Morgan, but now you live in New York.
Yeah, I currently live in New York.
What made you go to New York? Like, what made you go back to New York?
I already had some things in place, you know, when it came down to, you know, the business aspects of things. So, you know, that worked in my favor. It's still working out in my favor.
Of course, I see it.
And stuff like that. And, you know, certain family members, you know, being around the entertainment industry, playing different roles and stuff like that, you know. So I've always been, you know, around music. Like, I'm musically inclined.
I see that all the time.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I always wanted to learn like the business aspects of things, like yeah. So that kind of gave me you know, that was just a green light, bro. You know, certain conversations were talked about before I made my decision, you know, so
to move out there.
Yeah, I just went with it, and I'm still learning, like, you know, and it's just like a breath of fresh air.
I love New York City, man. Yeah. That's second home though for me. My whole family is moved from Africa, but it's Maryland, DMV, and New York, bro. Like, my whole family is Maryland and New York.
So you kind of like a Mad Baby too.
I'm a Mad Baby. I'm all over the place.
I like that. Mad Baby.
You know I'm forever working as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm all over the place. So you moved to New York City, and then you was telling me like you started doing a PR company. So like you created your own PR company based off all the knowledge that you obtained from being around all those people that's in New York.
So not necessarily created my own PR company. It was more so just me taking that position under a division, you know, of a major label.
Okay.
You know
what major label was that?
Warner Records.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't know that shit, nigga. So now you gotta tell niggas what that is.
Like,
I ain't know.
It was like right now. It was like, all right. Honestly, in the current, if we're talking about right now, I'm not honestly. That's like not my like day-to-day thing.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not attending to it all the time. I'm still like, I could still be scouting artists. Like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Whether if I would, but I'm an artist to myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where it get tricky at. You feel me?
I mean, but that's still gonna help you with the business though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just being an artist and being basically. So like you got other niggas that got 2 feet in, right? They got 1 foot in the streets and they got 1 foot in the industry. So you got 1 foot in music as far as an artist, and you got 1 foot as far as a business perspective. You know what I'm saying? So you got 2 different perspectives in the same craft. So that's gonna help you out in the long run.
On me to cut you off, I gotta take this coat off. Did say that.
I did say that. For the second time, second episode, right? The second episode, I told my man Loe. I said, my man Ish. I said, Ish, you gonna have to take this. You gonna have to take that jacket off. Cause the first episode, everybody was going on me. That's why I don't wear no gray shirts no more. I had a gray shirt, nigga was sweating. Everybody was going on me. YouTube going crazy. Like, you need to get your man some AC. So now I be trying to tell my guests, it ain't just cause it's hot in here. It's just niggas be coming in here with some jackets. I be telling, feel comfortable, man. You in the Future One podcast, man. It's home.
Nah, for real. I had to get comfortable real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to get comfortable real quick. But yeah, nah, for sure. But
so you got 1 foot in and PR, and then you got 1 foot in as far the main foot as an artist.
Yeah.
So you know for sure you're just gonna be an artist for sure. Like, fuck all that. Yeah.
I want to explore, like, you know what I'm saying, like different endeavors and stuff like that. But mainly it's like it's always this. I always come back to it.
Love music, bro.
It's like the feeling.
You love
music. Like, I don't just do it just to make money. Like, this literally, if I'm going through something, it just comes back to that. Like, it's just here. It happens all the time. When I'm going through anything in my life,
you go to music.
I go to write some shit down, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's therapy.
Like, yeah. Therapy. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I definitely look at music as, you know, as my healing component. You know what I'm saying? Just it's the way I heal, bro. You know what I'm saying? Through any situation, you know. So,
and you doing that's gonna help the next person up. Like,
yeah,
that's the great thing about being an artist is like when you make music for yourself, you really making it for the world. You making it for other people that don't even know you. But when they hear that shit, they like, damn, I was going through the same shit last week, and then Loe got me out of that slump. You know what I'm saying? So that's a blessing, bro, to be able to know how to, because a lot of niggas ain't.
Yeah, man. It's a lot. It's a lot that goes into this. Like, I don't play around with like music. I have my fun and stuff like that, but I still take it as something like, yo, like, it saved my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it saved my life, like, through my worst moments, you know, my highest moments. You know what I'm saying? It's just there. You feel me? That's something, like, if I know, like, that one thing in this world that will never leave my side, you feel me?
Music.
It's music and my love that I have for Allah, like, you know what I'm saying? And the love he has for me, like, definitely. Those 2 things. I know I lie here, and I know music will be here, bro.
Would you ever date a female rapper she might be better than you? She might be a better rapper than you, or she might have more clout. Do you think you yourself could date a female rapper that got shit going, got motion out here?
Yeah, because it's only go make me work harder. It's like, nah, I want what you want. I mean, no, I want what you have.
Will she start talking shit to you? Like, nigga, get your shit up.
Oh,
nigga.
yeah.
You can't fuck with me, nigga. Like, how would you feel about that?
It's always gonna happen.
It is?
I feel like it's gonna happen. I feel like things like that already happen. That's what I mean when I say that.
What you mean?
No, I feel like
like it already happened.
No. I'm talking about in terms of, like, you know, how women artists already feel in the industry, that they better than a lot of these niggas.
And they feel underrated too.
You know what I'm saying? They feel underrated. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, it's like some show me what you got. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sleeping on you. You feel me? I don't sleep on women rappers, bro. They got it.
I don't either.
They got it.
What female rappers you fuck with? Since we on female rappers, let's talk about that. Who you fuck with?
Currently,
because if we go to the past, that's too many.
Yeah, that's too many.
So we gonna stay right here.
Yeah.
I don't want to say top 5 because that's not the question I really want to ask. But
yeah, I don't think it's gonna be hard for me to name that.
Right. So what female rapper? Just name a couple that you fuck with. Give them some shout outs.
They could be from the area.
They could be from just an industry in general. But
Okay.
if you want to do from the area, so you talking about DMV the area?
Yeah, because no. I could do it from
Yeah,
this area, and you know what I'm saying.
Let's do that.
Yeah,
Let's do
you
that.
feel
I
me?
like that. Let's do that.
Yo, yeah,
Let's do that.
cause she be getting slept on. You know what I'm saying, and just not even off of, because that's somebody that I've interacted with before, or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying. The case may be, you feel me, homie. You know what I'm saying. Slice. She's lyrically like,
Official.
yeah.
Where
You know
she
what I'm saying?
She from out
PG
here.
County.
She from PG County. So what she got going on? Cause you said she still grinding, or did she?
Yeah, she's still doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? But she, she's gaining her notoriety. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she be going viral, things like that sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think I've seen a couple videos from her.
Yeah,
I fuck with it. She got she got that confidence too.
Yeah,
She got that. She got that flow. Like,
yeah,
I'm that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
When I get on that mic.
yeah.
Okay. So we got Slice, and then who else?
We talking industry right now at this moment.
We could talk about industry right now. We
Yeah.
can talk about
Yeah,
locally.
yeah,
Whoever you think, whoever you fuck with. This
Yeah.
is about Loe. Whoever Loe
yeah.
feel like is a female rapper that people need to hear that.
Lola
recognition.
Brooke, she know how to spit.
From New York. Where's she from? Where's she from in New York? She from Brooklyn?
I think she is. I can't really say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't really say. Like,
But you fuck with her though.
yeah, for sure. For sure.
And who else? Who is you fuck with?
Because of the way she just be, like, her persona, bro, like, it's just like,
Who, Lola
just
Brooks?
tough. No, the one I'm about to mention right now.
Okay.
Glorilla.
Like Glorilla. Oh, she from
I
she from Bedford.
I like Glorilla.
That's Brooklyn. She from Brooklyn.
She's from Brooklyn, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so Lola
okay.
Brooks from Brooklyn. Yeah. So you fuck with Glorilla.
Yeah,
I fuck with Glorilla too.
Yeah,
She like the homie. She like my nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like just some cool shorty. Like, you could just, like, you know,
Yeah.
feel me? Just, talk about life too. Like she could talk about her life and shit
Yeah.
like that. You know what I'm saying? Just blend like that. Like,
That's
you feel me? Chemistry, just like that. Like, yeah. But yeah, she be making some dope shit. If I had another one.
Last one, because it looked like it's a hard question.
Yeah.
We gonna say the last one.
I say, like, you ever heard of No Name? She's from Chicago.
No Name.
Yeah.
I feel like I did.
Yeah.
But nah.
She hasn't released anything like as of late, but she is dope. She is dope. And the first time I heard No Name was on this album that Mick Jenkins released.
Okay.
Called The Waters.
Yeah, I see her name.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. She African. Her name Fatima.
Yeah. She's dope. She is dope. Like, yeah. Me and G back in like 2016, we used to bump that.
G? Who's that?
Shout out my bro Gashi, man. You know what I'm saying? He right there in the corner.
There you go.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
but look though, I knew that. That's me telling him to shout you out.
Yeah. Yeah. He in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, we used to bump that crazy back in like 2016. Every time he would school me from school, from class and shit like that.
That's what y'all listen to.
Yeah, bro.
So he went to Chicago too? You went to Chicago too?
Nah.
Can't see shit back there, bro. The lights is crazy.
Nah.
Oh, nah. So you put him on tour?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
got you.
I put him
got
on
you.
to it. Mm-hmm.
Got you. What's your top 5 influential rappers of all time?
It don't have to be in order?
It don't got to be in order. This is you. This is whatever Low one do.
Where? J. Cole.
Okay. Why?
I've been listening.
So we're gonna say 5, and then you can give a little explanation on why you picked those 5.
His storytelling, and just the way, he can make people feel. You know what I'm saying? I've been listening to Cole since I was like 14 years old. Like, I was one of them people that were like who had already like, you know,
Know about him before the world knew about
yeah,
him.
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
how it was with Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, you feel me?
I was
oh
Wiz
word,
nigga.
yeah, you
2010.
mentioned that before.
Yeah,
You mentioned that before.
I was wearing Chucks. I had the little. Yeah, but it's about you though.
Yeah,
But yeah, so
yeah, I've been listening to him for like a while, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's a.
So you was listening to "Can I Hit It in the Morning"?
Even way before that.
Oh, way before that.
Yeah, the Come Up.
The Come Up mixtape.
Yeah,
the Come Up mixtape fire.
The Come Up.
That shit's fire.
What?
That shit fire.
Rags to Riches.
That shit fire. That shit was on Spinrilla. That's Spinrilla days.
I'm tired of brinking. No, he said I'm tired of being broke as shit. I'm seeing other niggas balling. I'm like 0 for 6. I'm like, yo, this nigga's crazy.
He like, nigga, I can relate to that.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm broke as shit right there. I need that.
He said, broke is a bad joke, but still I laugh though. You know what I'm saying? Frontin' trying to have hope, but it's sad though. I'm tired of being broke as shit. I'm seeing other niggas balling. I'm like 0 for 6. I'm like, yo, this nigga's crazy.
That's one of your favorite rappers?
Yeah, of all time.
Yeah, because you remember somebody's lyrics like that. That got to be somebody that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite rappers of all time. 2.
So we got one. We got first person J. Cole.
It's always gonna be Biggie, man. Biggie always gonna have to be on that list, man.
Influential.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's not, forget the hype. I'm not even talking about the hype. Listen to him, bro. Just listen to the shit that he says, bro. It's like, you know, one of my favorite songs from him was Suicide Thoughts.
I like Suicide Thoughts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we all had moments in our lives when, you know what I'm saying, we was just going through that moment. You know what I'm saying? That moment we won't talk about to anyone else. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I felt like anybody could relate. Yeah,
you can relate to that.
Yeah, anybody could relate.
Okay. What about influential besides the music? What about style? What about the way they carry themselves? I need a third person for style and for the music. Who you gonna pick?
So with the style, it could be from any generation, right?
Of course, of all time. Top 5 of all time.
Of all time. Big Daddy Kane and ASAP Rocky.
So that's 4 and 5. So you got Big Daddy Kane for 4 and you got ASAP Rocky for 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so why Big Daddy Kane?
His style and what he brought to the game. You know, I feel like because you said style, right?
When I say style, because being influential, bro, that's style, that's music, the way you carry yourself,
okay,
the way you talk,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? It make people want to be like you.
Yeah, say
You know what I'm
less.
saying?
All right, so I gotta scratch out Big Daddy Kane, man. I'm sorry about that, bro.
Why you scratching them out? Why you scratching them
Because
out?
now I gotta go back to the lyrical base. I gotta go back to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta replace him with Slick Rick. I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was tripping like real quick. Like, you feel me? I love Slick Rick.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you had mentioned style, so I'm like, I feel like
because
he's one of the
influential.
Yeah.
Say, I didn't ask what's your top 5 rappers. I asked what's the top 5 influential rappers.
Right.
So somebody that like kids grow up and they want to be like this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I'll
saying?
be like, yeah, Slick Rick. Slick Rick.
ASAP Rocky still?
Yeah, ASAP Rocky still. He just has, you know what I'm saying, that aura.
He got Rihanna.
Yeah, he got
Riri.
He won.
You think he was plotting on Riri since Fashion Killer?
Hell yeah.
You think he had her doing Fashion
Yeah,
Killer?
of course. Look at the video. Just look just look at her eyes.
What if they was look at her eyes? Okay.
Sometimes
It's in the eyes.
that's all it takes, yo. You know what I'm saying? If a woman looking at you a certain way,
What if she was acting though? Cause that's a music video, bro. I done had so many girls in my videos, bro. They look at me like that. I'm thinking like, so after this shoot, we going back to the telly. That's what I be thinking, but that's just them acting.
Right.
So
no. It could, bro. Women can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then there's some women, it's just like,
It's just natural.
you just know.
You just know she want me.
You just know. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just know. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. Sometimes I could differentiate that shit. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, when I'm like sober. I could differentiate the shit.
So you're not sober? You don't know what the fuck going on?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck going on. Like, sometimes I'll be like, hold up, like, does she really like me or am I tripping?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'd be a trip when it comes to that, like, you know what I'm saying, especially when I'm not sober. Yeah, it's crazy.
So since we were talking about Big Daddy Kane, what's your top 5 rappers of all time? Not influential. Now we talking about rappers.
Oh yeah, okay.
So
all
now
right.
you can put, you know what I'm saying? Now
Okay.
you can go back and put them niggas in there.
All right, cool. J. Cole.
So J. Cole,
Yeah.
I feel like J. Cole number 1 the way you fuck with J. Cole.
Yeah, that's because I've been, you know, I could be biased a little bit.
Because you
like,
grew up on him.
You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up on him.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, I've always been a, you know, crazy fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like he got me through, like, some difficult times. Like, for real. He got me through some difficult times. So, I'm not going to, I don't know what order to put them in. You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
So you got J. Cole, number 1. Number 2.
number 2, still Biggie.
You got Biggie, number 2. Not in no order. And then number 3.
Number 3, it's Hove, bro.
Hove.
Yeah.
I thought you would have put Hove in your influential rappers of all time for some reason. Because he doing so much shit. Like, he got Beyonce.
Yeah.
He doing so many different business things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Music-wise, billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I thought you would have put, but yeah. So you got Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay-Z, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just aside, you know, from those things and stuff like that, like you mentioned, I guess, you know, just other things just influence me aside from, I mean, apart from that. You know what I'm saying?
From that, like,
When it comes down to, like, yeah, everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, they admire. No, I mean, I said everybody. I'm not going to put everybody
Most
in
people.
Yeah, I'll put everybody in the category. But most people, you know, kind of admire Jay-Z and stuff like that. And, yeah, that's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I could relate to these people even on the influential side. You know? With J. Cole, it's like he still, you know, like he knows where he come from. Not saying that Jay don't know or nothing like that, but he don't have to flaunt whatever the case may be. I just like, he's just a cool laid back guy. I just vibe with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes down to his hard work, you feel me, and dedication, it's just, that's what it is. You feel me? I never been a dealer or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really relate to, you know what I'm saying, his storyline.
To the passion.
Yeah, I can relate to the passion.
To the passion,
Yeah,
to
the
him
passion.
trying to get
Yeah.
somewhere in life.
Yeah,
To
for
him
sure.
trying to be the top.
Yeah,
For him
for sure.
chasing his dreams and his
Yeah.
goals. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So everything ain't gotta always be street shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It could
yeah,
be,
for
it
sure.
could be on a whole nother level too.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But that's why I feel like everybody just mentioned him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like that was a thought, but I had to put, you know what I'm saying, other people that I felt like influenced me, like, you know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shine a light on them. Like, I hear about Hove all the time, man. Like, no disrespect, because he's still one of the GOATs. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah.
Who else? So who else? We had 3. So let's get 4.
Number 4. If I could say number 4, that would be Tupac.
Tupac.
That would be Tupac.
Number 5. I already know why for Tupac.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you already know why? Okay.
Yeah, everybody know.
Yeah. Number 5. The one and only Loe.
Oh, you put yourself in there. Yeah. Hey, that's good, man. Cause niggas don't never put themselves in there, bro. So you. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say in the intro, like a very passionate.
I
person.
surprise myself.
When you rap some
You know
shit,
what I'm saying?
listen to it.
Yeah. I want the camera to know that. I really surprise myself when it comes down to that.
Do you think you have an old soul?
Yeah, I've been told that a lot.
Yeah, I think you got an old soul, bro. Cause why you think people tell you that?
Cause I love listening to music before my time.
Why? Why is that?
Inspiration, yo. How they created it. Made it from scratch, you know. Like, you know, nowadays we hear a lot of samples, you know. Try to listen to the pioneers of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Follow the blueprint.
Yeah, man. You feel me? Just the way they used to express themselves, you know what I'm saying? Just like a expression.
So how would you describe your sound then? Cause you definitely don't sound like no DMV nigga. You don't sound like no Chicago nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not gonna say you don't sound like a New York nigga, but I would say you don't sound like a current New York artist.
Yeah.
Cause a lot of New York artists, they using auto-tune. They sounded. I remember when A Boogie first came out, and everybody was sounding like A Boogie, man. So, what kind of sound? What would you describe your sound?
Yo, you know what's so crazy? When I was in Chicago, I was at my cousin's shit, and then I guess I had played one of his folks, you know, one of my videos, because she said she had heard me before and stuff like that.
That's a good feeling, huh?
Yeah, that's a good feeling.
That's an amazing feeling.
Yeah.
I was in the club like 3 weeks ago. I was at Privilege. And this girl said, I know you. You're Alahji. I love your music. I was like, oh, shit. Damn, that's crazy.
Oh, word.
I'm like, you know me?
That's tough. That's
I was
tough.
happy as
That's
shit.
always a good feeling.
Man, I'm telling you. But
That's
yeah,
always a good feeling.
so you played her your music, and then she said she already knew you.
Yeah. And I remember when my cousin had he had told me that they had a conversation, and she was like, she doesn't know what category she will put my music in because I got so many different sounds. Yeah, that diversity.
I think I could put your music in a category.
What category would you put it in?
I would put your music in the category of all them people that you named your top 5 rappers of all time or influential rappers. Because if you notice, the majority of the people that you said was not no current niggas besides J. Cole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else was like...
I love current niggas, though.
No.
But
listen, just because you listen to somebody, listen to a certain type of people don't mean that you don't fuck with the other type of people.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I listen to Core a lot. You know Core?
Core.
K-U-R. Core. He a nigga from Philly. Like, it's crazy. You would think, like, he like our age. He like your age. He like your age, but... You would think like I was trying to like sign this nigga the way I've been following his career since like before he made it. Like before he made it, bro, like when he was rapping when the quality was trash. You know what I'm saying? He was on SoundCloud days when there was no Apple Music, it was no Spotify for real. Like, and then now he just got signed last year to Dream Chasers and he going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a nigga that I fuck with. Like he from Philly. He a Philly rapper, but he just tough. He got that pain too, like this shit that you listen to, like when you going through something, that's somebody that you throw on and you like, damn, this nigga's he's saying the shit that I'm going through right now just at this moment. Yeah. But just because I listen to him don't mean that fuck everybody else. You know what I'm saying? That's just who I listen to at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like your sound for sure is like an old school sound, but it's like it's refreshing when it comes to the new age sound. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody in this generation sound the same. You know what I'm saying? So you give that energy of a nigga that you got an old soul. So you give that energy like a nigga, like if Tupac was still alive or the Biggies was alive still or the Big L's was still alive, you the younger generation of those niggas. Word. You holding the torch for them niggas.
I appreciate that, bro.
For sure.
Yeah. I never thought about it like that.
Of course.
Yeah.
You on the Future One podcast, 3rd episode, man. When you on this podcast, man, look, when I got you on this, when I hit you up and I said, man, I need you on this podcast, I did a lot of research on you. I was watching you. I was stalking your Twitter. I see what you type.
Yeah, man.
I see the new tape. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to that. No worries.
Nah, for sure. For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But because I want to understand you as a person. You feel me? So when you made After a Pep Talk with Livengood, what made you come up with that name, with that title?
Yeah, shout out to Livengood, man.
Who is that? Who's Livengood?
That's like a bro to me. You know, he actually went to UMES. Right?
What's that? You got to tell the people what's UMES. They don't know what that is.
University Maryland Eastern Shore.
Okay.
Yeah. And he used to, I guess for his school, you know, he was he first started his journey like, you know, just I guess typing up like things for like newspapers and stuff like that around his campus.
It's like a journalist.
Yeah, journalism, definitely. So he started off with that, and I remember there was like just a time when he just reached out to me, and he had said, would you mind if, you know what I'm saying, I kind of did an interview on you and things like that. And I was like, nah, that's cool.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying?
Come
like,
on.
yeah, like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool, bro.
Yeah.
So, you know, and ever since then, like, it's been a person in my life that just, like, believe in me, like, believe in what I stand for, who I grind for.
You grind for?
Yeah. My mom.
That's a big statement.
My folks, bro.
Damn.
My dukes.
So that's a real brother.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
So
like,
so when you
no, I'm talking about like who I grind for. Like, yeah, of course I like we grind for each other. Like, we, you know what I'm saying? Like, we, you feel me? Like, that's the homie. But I'm talking about like the music. Like, he respects what I do it for.
Yeah, we talking about music. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
so basically, he was like, I'm a name after a pep talk. So basically, it was a time y'all was just talking about some shit. And what, because I heard the intro, it basically was him saying, like, nigga, come on, man, what you got going on? Like, I need you to drop some new shit, bro. You playing too many games.
So I didn't even tell him this, and he don't even know this. You know what I'm saying?
So now he about to get the exclusive on the Future One podcast.
Yeah.
Episode 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, like, a lot of those, like, songs got five songs.
5 songs, 2 skits. So 7 tracks in total.
You know what I'm saying? I said a lot of those songs, like I dropped like a 20-track mixtape or something.
Hey, this day and age, bro, everybody dropping EPs. Ain't no such thing as 12 to 16 no more, unless you just trying to do it like, unless you Chris Brown. Chris Brown dropped 20-something. He be wilding. Yeah. But he drop a lot. I mean, he got the fan base for that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But, you know, some of those songs had to, you know, kind of do it like the conversations that we had. You know what I'm saying? The times. You feel me? Some of those songs. Like, probably like at least like 3 out of 5. You know what I'm saying? Probably 2 out of 5 or 3 out of 5 songs. Okay. Had, you know, certain things to do with, like, you know what I'm saying, the conversation. Yeah. We be talking about a lot, man. It's just life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's like really like, aside from what he does, because he used to manage me. You know what I'm saying?
So he was managing you at first?
Yeah, he was managing me at first.
Okay.
And then, you know, I guess the route he on, like, you know, the journalism, publicist route, like, you know, it's just.
So is it PR? He a PR?
Yeah, he a PR. It just worked. You know what I'm saying? It just worked in his favor, way more efficiently. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So I see where the. Okay.
You feel me?
I see where the PR thing came from too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just, I mean, I be picking up things from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the homie. We be having like real conversations, man.
He got to get this. So he basically got to get this. Let me take my glasses off, because I know y'all probably think. Let me take my glasses off, because I was just feeling myself a little bit. Hey, G, you think you can make us a drink, Brody? Appreciate you. So he might as well just frame this tape cover. He got to frame this, because you named this shit after him.
Yeah.
So he needed. So I'm telling you right now, bro. I don't know what camera it is. You gotta frame this cover, and you gotta put that shit in your crib. You know what I'm saying? Because that's some real shit. I ain't never make no title for a tape. after another nigga unless I really fuck with that person. You know what I'm saying? So,
but it's more so just like, you know, not to cut you off. He taught me a lot when it came down to like the business venture, the business aspect of things. It's a dirty game, bro. It's a dirty game, bro.
Give me one example. Give me one. How dirty is it? How dirty is it?
I mean, you know, you just gonna watch. You just got to,
Give me one example.
You gotta
man.
watch yourself.
Give me one example. Don't try hold back on my shit.
Oh man,
don't hold back on my shit, nigga. Don't hold back on my shit.
You know, just like certain like deals, certain things that could like transpire, bro. Like it's a lot to that,
bro.
Yeah, look.
What are you talking about?
All right, let me be serious.
Give me one. Yo, I need to hear this because you gotta
bad deals. It's not really
because it's
like
it's younger artists that's here, right?
No, real shit.
They need to know these type of things.
Yeah, not real shit. It's just you just gotta be mindful of the contract that you're signing. You gotta be mindful of certain things. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like a 360 deal type shit.
Yeah, and even if it's not that, no, even if it's just like a management deal, not like a label, like, you know what I'm saying, but just like you and a team that's just like a startup, like, you know what I'm saying, like a startup management team and stuff like that, and they willing to invest in you and stuff like you got to be mindful of those things. Like, you got to like watch out for certain shit, like just make your moves correctly. I feel like you know, I feel like a lot of my issues when it came down to, you know, me dealing with individuals of that caliber and stuff like that, I never really did my research. You know what I'm saying? I never really did like research. You know what I'm saying? And I have to. Like, I feel like everybody have to when you're playing in a field like this. You know what I'm saying? It's that's just what it is. It's a different ball game, bro.
You want me to be honest?
It's a different ball game.
You want me to be honest on the Future One podcast?
What?
You ain't say shit just now. You ain't say nothing to help you.
I didn't say, it's not helping them.
All right, watch this.
It's not helping them.
Do you think?
Because I don't. Okay. Like, the only reason why I'm not gonna say like I'm being around the bush.
You are.
I feel like at the end of the day, it's like. Did you? Hey, bro. We gonna keep it. We gonna keep it in there. We gonna keep that. What the? Nah, we don't gotta start all over, right? We gotta start all over for real. Roll it up.
Look, bro. Look, you see that camera right there? Just go behind that camera.
Yeah.
No,
go behind that camera. No.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Nah, this is funny as shit.
Yo. Hey, yo, chill. Yeah. Hey, yo, that's crazy.
Oh my god.
We gotta cut that joint out.
Nah, nigga, this shit authentic for a reason. Nigga. They see all that. They see all that, nigga.
Hey, yo, that nigga shut.
That nigga funny as shit.
Hey,
bro.
yo, nah, okay. Nah, but you saying, nah, I'm not trying to be no gatekeeper or anything like that.
Let me ask you a question.
But everybody need to, you know, experience their own journey, bro. Authentically. You know what I'm saying? Like authentically. That's how you learn. You feel me? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I could only tell them what I know. And all I could tell you is that I can only, like, bro, I'm just really talking off my experience. All I'm saying is, in conclusion, you know, just know at the end of the day who you're working with. Do research. Do research on them. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying basically watch out for the snakes.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, but that's the game. That's how people move.
A lot of people don't know that because a lot of
you don't think Diddy watch out for people? You don't think Hov don't watch out for people?
But listen, Diddy and Hov been in the game for over 20 years.
It don't.
We talking about the artists.
No. I'm just more so saying, like, at the end of the day, forget their accomplishments.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why they reached the level where they at right now.
No, but I'm sure they bump heads though. They bumped their heads a couple times.
Yeah,
though. And I'm sure that they had OGs and which they did because Jay-Z had Dame Dash.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. A lot of young artists don't have no. They don't have no OG. They don't have no person that's in the industry or a manager or a big homie that could tell them like, look, you gotta do this and you gotta do that. Because if you do it this way, it's gonna be like that. A lot of people don't got that. Because I didn't have that. So I'm asking as far as like a person, like a young Alahji, you know what I'm saying, coming up. Like I ain't had none of this shit. All this shit that we doing right now, bro. Ain't nobody tell me about this shit. But when y'all see it, y'all like, damn, this nigga,
look, though,
he must be doing this and that. But it was never no help. It was shit that I had to bump my head. But
so crazy.
Yeah.
You learning as you go.
Yeah, but how long you gonna keep bumping your head, bro? Because if I was a quitter, let me tell you some real shit. If I wasn't a forever working type nigga, bro, I would have been quit. You get what I'm saying? I would have been quit, bro. I wouldn't be doing this shit. I would have said, fuck this podcast. I would have said, fuck music. I'm like, man, I would have never met Vantage Films. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, Vantage, like, we not about to do this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? But it's because it's just who I am as a person.
Yeah.
Internally, but a lot of people don't got that type of mindset. So it's a lot of young artists that are talented. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of talent, but they get discouraged quick when shit get tough. So that's what I'm saying. So when I be giving advice, I be giving it to the young artists that, you know what I'm saying, like you got to do this and do that. You ain't got to take my advice, but I'm just saying, like, if I tell you this, I think you should take it into consideration. You feel me? That's when I asked the older artists or the artists that been doing it for 10 plus years. Cause you've been doing it for 10 years.
Yeah.
I asked them, you know what I'm saying? I asked artists like that, like, what kind of advice would you give to an artist that just started rapping 6 months ago? You know what I'm saying? Just so he won't make that same mistake that you made. You feel me? So
learning about the business.
So I want to lead that with a question to you, right? Do you think it's possible to make it in the music industry without a big budget? Like, do you feel like the way to make it in the industry is you gotta have money? Like you have to have a bag.
That's an option.
Is it important? Is it number one?
Yeah, no, I mean, see, it could be number one sometimes, not all the time. You know what I'm saying? It could be number one sometimes, not all the times. Building those relationships, being in those rooms, finding your way in those rooms. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that helps too. That helps a lot. You feel me? Because you building a genuine relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People always think about this. I mean, yeah, you always go think about that. Like, that's what we, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and make the world go round, and that's how we survive, right?
So you don't think it's always about money then?
You gotta put your character, you know what I'm saying, in play. When it come down to these people, when it come down to certain rooms, you gotta put your personality into play. People want to see your authentic side too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, anybody can flash money, bro. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's great. Like, you have that. I know a couple people with money, low confidence. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand you. So when a lot of people go into these rooms, or most people that are even in these rooms, they may have more than you or less than you. But just know that you is just as important as those people that have money, whatever the case may be. You is just as important because you're in that room.
A lot of people
put that in work.
A lot of people pay their way to get to them meetings.
Yeah.
So if you don't,
and there's people that don't. There's people that they just authentic. They just real. They have that energy. You know. They have faith in that. They have faith in themselves. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Money gonna help too. You feel me? But there's another option. You feel me? There's always an option. That's a fact.
So track 3, right? 10 p.m. in Burbank, California. What made you come up with that name, man?
We was in Burbank, California.
Me and you?
Yeah.
What was we doing in Burbank, California, man?
Such a beautiful life.
Let me put my shades on for this.
Through my wrongs, I'm making it right. we recorded a track.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Did a video for it. Beautiful Life.
Shot by Vantage Films.
Shot by the man behind the camera. You know what I'm saying?
You dig.
That's a fact. You feel me? And it was great. It was beautiful. I was just like, yo, I got to put that title on that. Because that vibe.
Yeah, because we didn't make no title for it, right?
Yeah.
We did the song.
Yeah.
Shot the video.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful night in LA.
Yeah.
Nighttime. Lights out. Buildings is lit up. We in the back of the black truck. We got a chauffeur driving us. What a beautiful life.
What a beautiful life.
It made sense. So basically, you made that title. So the title on your project was off the song we did. That's what you're saying. He said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the studio. It was in the studio.
It was a
with
beautiful night.
That was a beautiful night, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I respect
So
it.
I
I
was like,
still listen to that song to this day.
Yeah.
That shit over a year and a half ago. And I think I was playing that shit last week. I think last week I was playing it.
Word.
Mm-hmm. Now it's a
Yeah.
beautiful video
I be
directed
bumping
by
that
AV.
thing.
Some nigga named Alahji Versace. I don't even know that nigga. But you know what I'm saying? You know, whatever he direct, he gonna make sure it's official.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact too. That's a
All
fact.
right, so we're gonna go to track 4.
Mhm.
So we got Ryan and Brian.
Mhm.
So I'm listening to this song, right? Let me tell you how I feel when I was listening to the song. So I'm driving. I gotta catch a flight in 2 days because today is Friday. I gotta catch a flight on Sunday to Indiana. So I ain't had no suitcase. So I'm like, shit, I'm about to drive to Columbia Mall and get me a suitcase. So Columbia from my spot is 30 minutes. So I'm driving. I'm like, shit, let me listen to, Loe Adde's project. So I'm listening to the project. I'm like, all right, cool. It's less than 30 minutes. I could listen to this whole thing and probably even listen to it again before I get there. So I'm listening to it. I'm like, all right, track 4. And it's Ryan and Brian. So I'm listening to it. I'm like, all right, he telling a story. So I'm really like, I'm not even texting because I'm sorry to tell you, I be texting and shit and driving this bad. But so I put my phone down, I'm listening to it, and I started hearing like, I know for sure that Ryan passed away.
Yeah.
But then I'm hearing Brian too. The way you rapping about Brian, it's like, did Brian pass away too?
Nah, he's still here with me.
He's still here because
Yeah.
because I heard something like, he in heaven looking down.
No, that was Ryan.
I know Ryan for sure, but like it was the Brian. Okay, so Ryan. So
Yeah.
who is Ryan and who is Brian? Because I feel like that was like a very special song to you. I feel like that's somebody. Those two dudes was two people that was like best friends. I don't think y'all was blood because you said three different mother names. You said your mom name and you said they mom's names. You know what I'm saying? So who is Ryan and who is Brian to you?
Those are two individuals I went to. We met in middle school. You know what I'm saying? So when I was in Brooklyn and stuff like that, I had gotten sent back. Well, not sent back. What I'm talking about, I had got sent to Columbia, Maryland. You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep saying sent. Like, what I'm talking about, like we temporarily moved there. You feel me?
You thought you was getting sent back to Africa like me?
Nah. I got sent back to Africa.
That's my story.
No. That was
trying to take my story.
No. I got sent back to Africa. I'm just saying, like, we temporarily moved to Columbia, Maryland.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah, and I had went to this middle school called Cradle Rock.
Okay.
That's where I had met Ryan and Brian, who are now like, they just like my godbrothers, bro. Like we've been in it for for a lot of years, like since 10 years old.
Are they brothers? Are they just friends too?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you said
we
3 different mothers.
stuff
Yeah,
like
right.
that. Yeah, we
Three
was in the
different
same clique in middle school. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But every time on the weekends, bro, like, we was like 10, 11 years old, bro. We'll just click up, you know what I'm saying, at Ryan's crib or Brian's crib, my crib, mostly theirs, you know what I'm saying? And you feel me? San Andreas, eating pizza, just wrestling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we was really WWE, WWF fans, bro. Like we did
Like
all that kid, it's all that kid shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? All that kid shit.
Shit, them niggas don't know about that shit now.
Yeah, niggas don't know about that
Shit,
shit now,
man.
bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
you know, so we kept that brotherhood for like years, you know what I'm saying? But as we grew older, you know, we kind of like went
Different
our
paths.
separate ways, like just like a
Different paths. Everybody got different paths.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that happened, you know. Yeah, we stayed connected, but was not like how it used to be.
So when did Ryan pass?
2019.
2019.
Yeah. 2019 he passed and stuff like that.
So is this the first song that you done made saying his name, or like kind of not even saying his name, but like making it for him? Because it's kind of like his song type shit. Like, of course you were talking about Brian too, but is this like the first song that you made for him since 2019?
Nah, I made another song called Ryan Strong, but I ain't like that. I ain't like the shit.
You dropped it?
Nah, I never dropped that shit. I ain't like it.
You ain't like it, like why? Cause you ain't. It wasn't.
Nah, I could have did better.
Nah, cause I like this song. Cause I'm listening. Cause that's what caught my eye. Like I heard this song. Cause I'm an honest nigga. So 10 p.m. in Burbank caught me because of the title. You know what I'm saying?
I don't forget things, man.
Yeah, that caught me.
I don't
of the
forget
title.
things, yo. I kind of.
Tell the story.
Nah, you tell the story, yo. You tell the story.
So all right. So I was living in LA. This is 20.
This nigga crazy.
2020. It was 2020. I'm living in LA. Loe came out there with a couple, you know what I'm saying, couple of our peoples and shit. His peoples that I ended up being cool with too. It's funny because Kev just called me yesterday. Shout out to Kev, man. Shout out to you, bro. So, you know, because I ain't know Kev, but then I met Kev. Now we cool. But so he came out there. And, you know, I'm just like, man, I always been the type of nigga, like, if you going to come out to LA, like, I always try my best. Like, hit me up. I'm going to try to take you wherever I could take you to. So we had went to 1640, Station 1640. This shit was closed. But they was letting out. So we ended up meeting, shout out to Juno. We met Juno.
Oh, yeah.
We seen Juno,
Shout out Juno.
the stylist Juno, and then she was like, "Yeah, it's a house party out Ventura from Hollywood, like 45, 50 minutes, no traffic. It was nighttime, so no traffic. So imagine the daytime, like an hour and a half. So we drive up there, we get there, and we see what's his nigga name? Idris, what's his name?
Damson Idris.
So we get there, it was a Damson Idris is up there.
Yeah.
From Snowfall. The main character from Snowfall. So he was in there, seeing him, what's up. And then I think Loe got too drunk and was about to fight the nigga that lived in that owned that house. So now you can continue from that spot.
Yeah. So
and we was mobbed up. We had Forever Working everything.
Yeah.
We had like it was like five of us Forever Working hats. I'm talking about red hat, black hat, the green hat, the blue hat. We was deep to the point that I made a sale at the house party. Yeah. Remember the nigga was like, "Yo, bro,
I remember that.
What the fuck is
that
this?"
That was before we stepped in, or after?
That was what you mean? Oh, when you that was before.
That was before.
Yeah, so we walked in, we walked around. I seen Damson Idris. I'm like, "Yo, I know you, nigga. What's up? Can I take a flick?" Nigga said, "Nah, I think he, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to take no flick."
Nah. Yeah, he was,
you know what I mean? He was doing a lot. It's cool. We ain't gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cool, respect. Fuck with Snowfall. Kept moving. So we going through the party. It's lit, and then we all was mobbed up. Like we had all Forever Working hats, and I think I had like Forever Working hoodie or some shit like that. So they thought we was like, they thought we was the mob. You know what I'm saying? They thought we was the mob. So we went in there, busted sale. I sold like 3 hats. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then some shit happened, but I don't remember from that part. So you gotta let me know. So then what happened, bro? Like,
yo,
the nigga came up to you or what?
Nah, I was on the couch, like on the side, on the right side. You know where them couches were, like with the tents.
I remember. Yeah, on the right side of the pool. Yeah,
with the tents and stuff like that. And I was just getting like fucked up, bro. Like I was getting fucked up. Like it ain't make no sense. And then for some reason, like the only thing that I have remembered that night, because I still remember how it went just a little bit, but I remember when like Kev was like, he was like, "Yo, bro, you just went crazy on the owner." And I'm like, "Word?" And he like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, hold on." Like he had to like snap me back into, you know what I'm saying, reality. Like I was fucked up, bro.
But you know, coming around me, I'm gonna get you lit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you lit.
Yeah. I was fucked up that night. The only thing that I remember, like literally when we was in the car, we was going to the crib.
Going back.
And then crib, and then I
niggas
said,
gave that. Niggas gave that.
Kev was like, I'm not trying to fight nobody, Lo. I'm not trying to fight nobody. I'm like, damn, my fault, bro. Like that shit crazy. Like, yeah, I was just fucked up. Like, I was just fucked up.
I was gonna get somebody shot.
Yeah, that's
all I want to say. He's gonna get somebody shot.
Nah, that was a crazy night. That was a fun night. That was a very fun night. I love that night.
Yeah, I gotta go back there. I gotta go back out there. So how do you think? How much does music weigh on your mental health? Because as a person because I know how it make me feel, but this shit ain't about me. It's about you. Mm-hmm. For a person that been grinding for years, and I'm sure you had expectations for yourself.
Yeah.
You had expectations for yourself. You expected things at a certain time. And it might have not came at that time. How does that make you feel moving forward? Like, how does that make you feel? Does that make you want to quit this shit? Or does that make you feel like, I'm about to keep going, bro, because I know one day it's going to happen? But before you answer that, how long is one day? Because some people don't know when to quit or when to stop. So that's why I asked that question is, how much does music weigh on your mental health? Because that shit is stressful, bro.
Yeah.
When you got expectations.
Yeah. It stressed me out to this day. Nah, for real. It stressed me out to this day.
And the reason, before you answer that, shout out to my man Chevy. First episode, we had dropped a clip saying when he was talking about how it feels to be an artist that never made it, or being an artist that actually made it and then fell off. And I seen Loe comment underneath that video, and that's where I got that question from. Because he was like, man, I feel the same way. So that's why I'm going back to that. So how does that make you feel as a person, like as an artist?
There be days that I be discouraged. There be days I be like, man, I'm better than a lot of these niggas.
Talk your shit, man. Damn, this nigga been calm the whole interview. It's an hour and 2 minutes and 31 seconds.
I'm better.
And this nigga ain't talking shit yet. This is what I've been trying to get. Maybe the next podcast he come on, he gonna talk his shit. You know what I'm saying? But talk your shit, man.
Yeah, nah. I feel like I'm better than a lot of these niggas, and that's why it stress me, because it's like, yo, I'm not supposed to be stressing. A lot of these niggas don't have the flavor, man. Like when I spit from the soul, I spit from the heart. But at the end of the day, it's like, yo, like I spit what I feel. I spit what I feel. You feel me? And I spit that swaggy shit. Like, that's just what it is. You just gotta listen to the words. And sometimes it's like just dealing with like, like these, just dealing with like new up and coming artists. Like, yo, everybody's doing their thing. I'm never hating on the next man, nothing like that, yo. Like, everybody's doing their thing.
Talk your shit.
You feel me? But a lot of these niggas is just not.
They're not fucking with you, bro. They not
fucking seeing me, bro. Like, it's just not. You gotta listen to my words. Like, it's just not doing it. It's not doing it for me sometimes. And I feel like sometimes the reason why I say that is because I know personally, like music is like a healing component. It's like what I feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas just do it
to get that bag.
You know what I'm saying? For that bag. Like, and they just be talking nonsense, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love that. I love that feel good music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I have that. Like, it's in me. You know what I'm saying? And I be feeling like, yo, my time is here. My time is here. I just gotta appreciate the moment. Because at the end of the day, you feel me? Like, that's what keeps me going. Yeah. Appreciating the moment.
Yeah.
And realizing in the moment what I honestly have accomplished. You know what I'm saying? Thus far within my career. You feel me? And learning new things. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But the reason why I'm going, the reason why I'm still going, because I know I'm good.
Yeah, talk your shit.
You know what I'm saying? I know I'm good, bro. Like. The second you feel like you lose, like, you know what I'm saying, you just not, like, you just stop.
That's when
you probably don't feel like you was good. Sorry, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't feel like you was good. Like you could do anything in the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you an artist, then you're an artist. You could rap. I mean, I said rap. You could, you know what I'm saying? Like start your business venture or whatever the case may be. Just don't
Forget about
leave
that.
what makes you you. Cause at the end of the day, if you know you good, nigga, why you stopping? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you talking to me. Stop playing with me. Nigga started a podcast, now you trying to school me and shit. Like, nigga, stop rapping. I know you love the Future One podcast, nigga, but forever working still.
Nah, for real, cause everybody, like, nah, like I have my moments where like I don't rap for months, but you know why I know I'm good, cause I could come back after those months, it'll go crazy,
Go crazy. Nah, this project was fire, bro. So
crazy with it.
So all in all, I like the EP. I feel like you was really rapping. You put a lot of passion into it.
Yeah.
You was very. Let me take my. Cause I know niggas probably be looking at me like, is he lying or not? He's falling asleep. I feel like it's a good project. I feel like what you need to do, moving forward. Well, not what you need to do, but what I think you should do is shoot some videos for it. Push them videos. And keep doing what you've been doing, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I always told you, like I said in the beginning, you're a very passionate person. You're a person that you know what you want, and that's all that matters. Cause like I said, even if it take years for this shit to happen, as long as you know, like, this is what I want, eventually it's gonna come.
Yeah. To correct you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just correct you just a little bit. It's not gonna take years for us no more, man.
No, I'm saying years from the time that you started.
Oh, yeah. I appreciate those times, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate, like, now looking back, there was certain moments that I didn't appreciate. You know what I'm saying? But now, like, just being older and wiser, it's like, dang, I came this far. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I just got better and better with time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
I got better and better time, and we all just getting better and better with time, man. You feel me? I just had to own my spot. That's why I put my name in my top 5. Cause nigga, I am top 5.
Yeah, cause I don't think I ever heard that. I've never heard that, bro. A nigga.
Did you hear Spaces? You heard Spaces, right?
On the tape?
Yeah,
I heard the whole tape, bro.
I said I'm number 1, number fucking 1, nigga.
Yeah, you gotta have.
Cause even if I'm not number 1 in your book, it's not even a forced. Yeah, it's not even no forced confidence. It's not even no forced confidence, nigga. If you could go back to your shit, and you could be like, yo, like nigga, like I'm tight, bro. Like I'm tough, nigga. Then you feel me? You the shit, bro. That's how I feel like, bro.
All right, before we leave, right?
Yeah.
How long you think we've been talking for? To this point, how long you think we've been talking?
For like an hour and like 25 minutes.
So before we leave, I need, because I ask all my guests this one question before we leave. Give one solid advice to the youth,
right,
before we leave.
Just, you know, continue to inherit great energy, give out great energy, and mind the business that's yours. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like, you know, we are in a very difficult time right now where, like, you know, ego is like everywhere. You feel me? Ego is hurting people. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but like just ignorance and just a lot of things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just people still finding themselves. You feel me? Just know that it's okay and it's great to be yourself. It's always great to be yourself. You feel me? And stay protected. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, not stay protected as in a piece or whatever, you know, a weapon, but stay protected as in the mental.
Yeah.
Stay protected as in the soul. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do some soul searching on yourself. Because honestly, I feel like a lot of people downfalls these days are just not, it kind of comes back to just not doing enough soul searching, knowing who you are as a person.
Okay.
And those the things that really matters, like, you know what I'm saying? So, and you can start as young, like the youth, like I'm talking to y'all, you know what I'm saying? You could start young, like, you feel me? Like, still be a kid, whatever the case may be, but just there's really, learn right from wrong. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Learning right from wrong, bro, and just kind of positioning yourself into positivity. That's what it is.
So, I appreciate every single supporter that been supporting the Future One podcast. I'm holding this shit like an artist, like that's how I be in the studio. This is the 3rd episode of the Future One podcast. I am your host, Alahji. I got my guy, Loe Adde, in the building. And I appreciate you coming through, man.
Ooh. I know that's gonna sound tight on that mic, yeah.
And this is the Future One podcast.